under desk cable tray here, and I'm excited because I've needed one of these for a while actually, and I've just done one side so you can see what it looks like here. And what I like about this one is that it hangs quite low, so if you've got like monitor arms or anything, it will go underneath it, and you can just adjust it with this. And it also comes with really nice reusable cable ties, which are Velcro, and they basically just like slide through themselves, like like that with all the cables in, and then you can tie it down. So it's really simple and easy to get back off. And you also get these things with a little bit of sticky tape which go on the table, and you'd run a wire through it so like USB or leads can't fall off. So that's a really nice extra that comes in the same box that allows you to fully manage all of your cables. So I'm just going to show you the process. So I've done one half, and they give you these really cool little like grip bits here which basically go on top of the metal pieces. And what that's going to do is protect your desk. Now, yes, you might not care, but some people will have really nice desks, and that's just going to give you a level of security that we're not going to be ripping or damaging the material. And then one also goes there, like that. And that allows you to kind of, when you tie up, it like compresses on as well. So now let's do it, sort this side out. It's very simple. Comes in two pieces. You've got your bit there and your tray. This, very easily, let me just screw it up a little bit so it'll fit. You just screw that bit up a bit to get rid of the bottom bit a little bit, like so. It's nice and easy to do as well, so you can always easily adjust it or take it off by hand. That goes into there like that. You line these two holes up like that, which again is very simple. That's why I like this. There's not really any need for construction at all. You grab that, it goes through the top hole, it goes through the second one. If I'm just being an idiot here, that lines up with there like that. Hang on a minute, I've lost my grip now. Right, that's better. Then that lines up there into that hole like this, and then that's going to make it really easy to put together. So hang on a minute, and restart. Now you've got both the screws in there. Sorry, I've been a bit of an idiot. And then you get these, and you can quite easily screw the washers in here, and that's just going to hold it all together. I'm not going to do it all the way for the sake of the video, but that screws onto there, and then that screws onto there. And then you get a really handy wrench, and like it's like a cool screwdriver as well. So you basically don't need to actually have any tools. So that goes, you hold that into there like that. Then you get this bit here, which is like a screw, goes into there, and you just screw it tight like that, and it all pulls itself together like that. And then you're going to want to do it once on this side as well, so that goes into there. And you get the screwdriver. It could just be at a bit of an angle, and then just so you can get a couple of turns in like that, just to really tighten that up like that. So now that's in there, not going anywhere. Same for this one. And then you slide these into each other like this. And what's good is that you can size this up. So if you wanted a small one, you can have it so it opens it like that. So you can scale this basically so that all the holes line up. So I want to go for the full size one. So you can grab one of the screws in here, and then that does the exact same thing. It goes through there like that. And then you put the washer on the back just to help hold that into position like that. And then you put one more in here, line this little bit up so that goes through there like that. Nice and easily. And then you've got the washer here, and that's just going to screw onto the back here like that. Lovely. So once they're on there like that, we're going to take this into the other room and actually put it on the desk. Before I do that, we're just going to stick these little bits on here again, just to keep my desk nice and tidy, nice and simple to do. That goes onto there like that. And now we're going to take this into the other room, and I'm going to show you how simple this is. So I've got my desk here. I'd already pre-measured this, so I know it fits. And you can see down here, it's an absolute mess. There's just leads and things all over the place. So what you want to do is grab this, you bring it up, and what you're going to want to do is get it in and under there. So actually I have misjudged that, so I do need to bring it in by 1. But what this shows you here is me miscalculating. It's how easy this is to edit. Like, I'm not here for hours or even minutes really trying to sort this out. I just unscrew that like that. So that screw now comes out, and then I can easily slide this back down. Again, I'm not extremely DIY savvy, but that's why I like this. And I can slide that back in like that, and now I can just double check to make sure. Yeah, lovely. So that is going to work now. I'm just going to put 1 screw in for now to show you. But of course you'd put all 4 in to really make sure it's in position. So we'd close that up like that, and that's just gonna hold that shut. Now, what we want to do is slide this up here, and these little brackets will go up and over the top. So you can see one here, that's hooked in. Now the problem I've got on this side is I do have quite a few wires, so I'm just going to move them to the side. And this is why this is going to be useful, because it's going to help me get away from having all those wires. So you can do it like that, and then you can hook it up like that. So that one's come up on that side, and that one's now come up on that side. And then what you do is you get these little bits here, and these are going to screw up, and they're going to touch the top like that, because it is free hanging itself, but obviously you're going to want to screw this up just to make it easier. And what I like about this is that you can see near my left hand here there's a monitor arm, so this has actually got a low enough drop that it allows it to go past a monitor arm. So yeah, it's nice and easy. So hang on, let me get this sorted out and we'll jump back. Now I've got this up, I've just put a couple of these on here, just so you can see, and like a spare plug I've got something for my cat, so it can all sit up there out of the way. So you see this is nice and durable, it's locked on there, it's not going to go anywhere. I'm giving it a nice shake. And there are holes as well, so you can actually put like plugs through these bigger holes here. You can see my fingers come through. But I've just put them up behind, because to be honest with you, as long as all the wire's behind for me, I'm pretty happy. So yeah, I'm basically just going through everything down here and just making sure it's hooked over this compartment, so none of the leads are going to sag on the floor. And that's why I like that they've got these little like holes, because you can just slide everything on there. So now if you look here, what I've managed to do is actually give myself a lot more room down here. So again, there's a load of wires here. All of that can be used kind of like that, and then that's all out of the way now. So what I've got is I've got floor space now. Now another thing I wanted to show, which is cool, is obviously we have these. So now what I could technically do is come through here and grab all these wires like that and put that through there and then stick that back down. What that's going to do is just hold that into place a little bit more for me. So now everything's really just kind of free and in its own space there. Now this is like an extra thing I wanted to show you, is it comes with these hooks here, which I think are awesome, and these will hook into each of these front pieces. You get 3, and then what you could do is either put more wires on there, or you could hook like a pair of headphones on there. I actually don't have a pair here to show you, but oh yeah, no, the cameraman saved me. Look, you can hang that there like that. Then you can keep your headphones down there as well. So basically when you finish working, you can headphones off, hang that there, or leave the top behind here. Loads more leg room now. Everything's a lot cleaner. You can also, if you didn't have a tower extension lead, you could fit an actual extension lead in there, which would really hold everything away. But this product is absolutely fantastic. I've got floor space now. All the leads are up there, and it comes with loads of these. And it also comes with these little bits here, but I don't actually need to use these on my desk. But to show you what these are, is you do that, and then if you had like a charger, it would get stuck there, so you couldn't bring it back, so it wouldn't fall behind the desk. So the idea is that you'd have loads of these stuck here with leads in, then you can just pull it through there and let go and it will fall back down. But yeah, really solid product. I fully recommend this. I've not done the neatest job here, but it doesn't matter because it's under the desk. Fully recommended, solid, durable. My favourite feature has to be these hooks. Are such a good addition. Absolutely love it. Brilliant.